Robert here with Jones Technical Institute. Today I'm going to talk about some driveline angles. Particularly I want to talk about phasing. It's probably one of the most overlooked aspects of drivetrain assembly for a vehicle. When you're checking for driveline angles, you're actually checking to see if they're in line, if they don't have too many degrees that are in or out. That's going to cause U-joints to wear out, catastrophic failures, all kinds of issues. One of the things we want to look at today is just phasing. Phasing is where you have your drive shaft here. Phasing is where it twists, where it's going to get that torque in it, so whenever you dump the clutch or you hit something real hard, you're going to cause a twist on this. If the phasing is out, meaning there's too much twist in it, it's going to cause vibration, it's going to cause internal damage to the transmission rear end, it could cause damage on the carrier bearing, U-joints, all types of problems that's going to come out of it. And one of the things I want to do here is show you a real simple way to check it. This is called the digital protractor. It's a basic piece of machinery. Turn it on. If you put it down on something, it'll tell you what the angle is. The arrow pointing down shows you what it's going down at. If you go it like that, it's going to show you the up angle. So it's just going to show you which way this thing is actually tilted, to the right or to the left. When it comes to the drive shaft, it's really simple. Make sure when you put your protractor on there, if you put it on your yoke, say your yoke is this way, then make sure you keep the protractor facing the same way when you do the other side as well. You don't want to start flipping it, do this, do that. You want to try to keep the measurements as close as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is because I've already looked at the back end, I want to set it up like this. Alright, so that's going to show me I'll make sure I'm straight up and down. 88.4. So we're at 88.4 on that one. And this one here. 89.4. 89.4. Now, the thing is with phasing is knowing how it works out. So if I had, and I'm going to use a scrap piece of paper here, if my measurement was, it showed the arrow going up and the arrow going down, you would add the two numbers together to tell you where it's at. When the arrows are pointing the same way, you would subtract. So we had 88.4 and 89.4. So subtract 88.4 and 89.4, it gives you 1 degree. That 1 degree is within specs. My personal opinion is I like to keep it at half a degree, but older vehicles, you kind of got to expect a half a degree difference. But 1 degree is definitely within specs. The main thing about measuring your drive angles is when you start jacking your trucks up. If you put lift kits on it, body lifts, suspension lifts, larger tires, when you start altering the manufacturer's specification for that vehicle, you start changing the drive line. So what I'll do is on my next video, I'll show you how to measure the angles, so that way you can see where you're at. So say you have a truck sitting up on 37s, 44s, 35s, whatever the case may be, check your angle coming down, because if it's too steep, you're going to end up going U-joints, bearings, all kinds of nasty stuff. Thanks for watching.